President Biden just unveiled the truth. Plus, $500 monthly checks for the low income. And another important announcement out of the administration. I have all the details and everything you need to know right here in this video. Let's get right into it. But really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video, as I am your one and only daily advocate, and I am very much dedicated to you and this community to be here for you right by your side every single day to help you out in any way that I possibly can, as well as make sure that you're staying updated during this very busy time as information continues to change very, very rapidly. I'm doing all the research so that you don't need to, and I break it all down into these short videos so that you can get the latest details hot off the wire each and every day as this information is being released. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get right into the video. All right, so first off, I do have a number of different updates for you in this video, so let's buzz our way through these one at a time. Just like so many videos, there's a lot going on right now, and honestly, I try to pack as much as I possibly can into each and every video, and I try to make the videos as short as possible, so let's get into this. All right, so first off, I quickly want to talk about a report that I just came across right before recording this video, and honestly, I like sharing these types of reports with you just so that we can all get a glimpse as to what is going on around the country right now. Honestly, this is a pretty sad report. So the report went on to say that there is an increasing number of people aged 50 plus who are retiring homeless. Yeah, you heard that correctly. So let me break this all down for you. So the report went on to say that basically inflation is going so incredibly hot right now and increasing so dramatically higher that a lot of these people, seniors, people who are basically retiring right now, cannot even keep up with the cost of living due to increased prices for rental prices and things like this, as well as just basic necessities like food and essentially everything else right now. As a result of that, a lot of people that are 50 plus right now are retiring homeless. Very, very sad situation. Nobody should have to be living in this situation at all. And I think a lot of us in this community probably agree with that. But here's what the report went on to say. And I want to give you these examples just to put this into perspective. The report laid this out. It gave the example of the city being Phoenix, Arizona. Now remember, this is just one example of a major city right here in the United States. There's a lot of major cities, and this is happening all across the entire country. But let me just give you this example. The report went on to say that in the city of Phoenix alone, Phoenix, Arizona, in the last 2 years, rental prices have increased by 33%. That's a ton. I mean, seriously, that is massive. Let me put that into perspective. Let's just say, for example, 2 years ago, rent was, say, $1,000 per month. And again, I'm just giving this as an example. $1,000 a month 2 years ago. Today, that would be $1,333 a month right now. I mean, seriously. Well, let me take that back. $1,330 to be exact per month. An increase of $330 per month just 2 years later. That's huge, right? I mean, that's unbelievably big. Well, check this out. The report went on to say also that in the city of Miami, Florida, rental prices have gone up 53% over the same period of time. Again, let me give you a quick example. $1,000 rent 2 years ago would now be $1,530 today. Again, that's huge. I mean, unbelievable. No wonder why so many people are struggling right now. Just the basics, as in shelter, is basically taking everybody's money right now, right? Sad, sad situation. Anyway, just want to share that with you again. I like to look at these reports and I like to share everything that I'm finding with you in these videos just so that we can get a perspective as to what is actually going on around the country right now. And honestly, if you're struggling right now, you are not alone. So please don't ever feel like you're alone and that you're isolated. That's why we have this community, because honestly, everybody in this community right here is basically in the same position, and I'm doing everything I possibly can to get us some relief in any way that we possibly can as well. So again, thanks for being part of this community. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so. All right, let's get into the next report here. The next one is an announcement out of the administration. This one actually comes from Press Secretary Jen Psaki. So she was out and indicated that the president last week, remember, I believe that was last week. Yes, the president was out last week extending out the pause on federal student loan payments. Now, these are extended out through the end of August. August through the 31st is the last day as of right now. September 1st, for those people who have federal student loans, will need to start paying. Not really. Let me say this much. It's probably not happening, okay? Based on the remarks out of Jen Psaki, the press secretary, and what the administration is playing around with right now, according to Chuck Schumer, he's indicated that the administration and the president is as close as they've ever been to canceling federal student loan debt. So whether they're going to do $10,000 per borrower or $50,000 or completely wipe the whole thing right off the screen, I don't really know what's going to happen, but I guess only time will tell. And they've already indicated that they're likely going to extend this pause out even further. So they just extended it last week for 90 days, or no, sorry, not 90 days, a few more months out until the end of August. And now they've already indicated, oh yeah, we're going to extend it again. So yeah, anyway, if you're somebody who has federal student loans, I would just hang out if I were you, because there's probably a pretty high likelihood those things are going to be completely canceled, or at least a portion of them will be canceled. So I'll keep you posted as I get more details. But of course, as of right now, for the next, 4.5 months now, you're pretty much good to go. No payments necessary. So anyway, pretty cool stuff, right? All right, let's get into some more reports here. And this one I quickly want to talk about is the $500 monthly checks for the low income. Now again, I have to be totally fair here and let you know this much. And again, I say this in a lot of my videos when I talk about this. Of course, as of right now, we're still waiting on Congress to issue a stimulus check, right? $1,400, $2,000, anything like this. However, at the same time, there are multiple different cities and states and programs out there, guaranteed basic income programs, monthly checks, state stimulus checks, just like the last video, by the way. I talked about multiple different state stimulus check programs. However, in this one, it is a $500 ongoing monthly check for 12 months. I want to lay this out here for you because anytime I come across these, I like to tell you about them. Even though it doesn't pertain to everybody, the deal is sometimes it pertains to people in Florida, sometimes in Georgia, sometimes in Indiana, sometimes in California, sometimes in New Jersey or New York or Wisconsin or all over the country. My point is, I'm trying to help out as many people here as possible. So when I come across these, I want to make sure that you're grabbing as much money as possible. All right, so this is another program out of Chicago. Yeah, Chicago, man. They're handing out money in Chicago like candy right now. So if you're in the Chicago area, you might want to check this one out as well. All right, so first off, this is a $500 ongoing monthly check that is going to be starting here very, very soon. I've got to tell you about this because the deadline is coming up here. Monday, April 25th is the first day you can start applying to be taking part of this program. You must be low income and you must be living in the Chicago area. Now, when I say low income, your income must be at or below 250% of the federal poverty line. So let's just say this much, 250%, let me quickly do some rough mental math. If your income is below, let's just say $30,000 as an individual, you're pretty much eligible, okay? Now let me say this much, eligible. It's going to be a lottery system to determine who is going to be getting these checks. 5,000 people or thereabout will be drawn for the $500 checks on an ongoing monthly basis for 12 months. So this is in Chicago. If you're in that area, you can look at the website chicago.gov/cash-pilot. So again, chicago.gov/cash, C-A-S-H, pilot, P-I-L-O-T. Check out that website if you're in the Chicago area, and you might want to keep that on your calendar because April 25th, Monday, you can start applying for that program. Remember, 2 days after that, you can also apply for those $150 gas cards again in Chicago. Chicago, they've got it going on right now. Some money going out the door in Chicago. Please take advantage of it. And yes, you can apply for both of those. $150 gas card as well as $500 ongoing every single month, provided you're low income. Cool stuff, right? All right, so that's Chicago, and I'll keep you posted as I get more details on Chicago and or any other states, cities, programs, anything like that around the country. All right, let's quickly talk about another announcement out of the president and the vice president today. Whoa, they revealed some interesting numbers here, and let me break it all down for you. All right, so the president and the first lady, as well as the vice president and her husband, whatever he's called. Honestly, I don't know. Sorry, the first gentleman. Yes. All right, anyway, I know sometimes I'm kind of an airhead, but that's okay. I'm totally fine admitting that. Whatever. Anyway, Biden and his wife, the first lady, and the vice president and her husband revealed their tax returns from 2021. So let me tell you the numbers. Biden and his wife reported $610,000 of income last year in 2021. Not bad, right? 600 grand. Wow. Let me tell you this much. He paid over $150,000 in federal taxes, which was an effective tax rate of 24.6%, which is also kind of interesting because I'm pretty sure we've heard the president saying over the last year and a half now, that the high income people over $400,000 of income should pay their fair share, and the federal tax rate should be 39.6%. I'm pretty sure he just paid 24.6%. So I'm kind of curious where the other 15% went. Again, just saying, right? So anyway, he's been saying that, pay your fair share. So I don't know, maybe we should all, anyway, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Anyway, that's what the president reported for 2021. Now, when it comes to the vice president, they're making a lot more money here. So the vice president and the first gentleman, they reported $1.655 million of income in last year, 2021. Yes. Now, they actually have an effective tax rate on the federal level of 33%. Now, they also did pay state taxes in the state of California as well as in New York as well. So as you can see, they made significantly more money than the president and the first lady did last year, right? $610,000 versus $1.655 million. So anyway, they're certainly not struggling these days, right? Are they? I would probably bet not, right? The president, the vice president, all of these. I don't think this inflation that all of us are dealing with right now at a rate of 8.5% and increasing 1.2% month over month and increasing even faster on food and housing and everything else that we're dealing with right now. I have a weird suspicion that the president and vice president are probably not feeling the pinch from inflation these days. Not taking down 600 grand a year, and certainly not taking down 1.655 million a year. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyway, but we don't know. We have no idea what their situation is, but I just have a weird suspicion. I'm just guessing, right? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to see. But it seems like they're probably not doing too bad. Anyway, these are the numbers that I have for you. All of this was just released today, and wanted to break it all down for you, let you know what's going on out there. But who knows? Maybe everybody will break out of their little bubble and see what's actually going on in the real world for the average Americans out there or the low-income people out there who are struggling so incredibly badly right now. I don't know. Maybe we should... I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep you posted as I get more details. But anyway, these are the updates that I have for you as of right now. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe down below. I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. I know sometimes I inject my opinions into these videos. I apologize. I don't mean to, but honestly, sometimes I just can't hold back, right? Like what you probably witnessed right here. So anyway, sometimes I just need to bite my tongue, but I need to get better at that, and I apologize. I don't try to instill my opinions into these videos all that much, but honestly, sometimes I just have such a hard time doing it, especially as I read the comments down in the comment section every single day, and I see the massive struggle with thousands and thousands of people right here on the channel every single day. It just makes me so sad to see so many people struggling, and on the other hand, the people who are basically saying pay your fair share are taking down a massive income and not even paying their fair share. I don't know. Something seems weird about it. But again, just me voicing my opinions once again, and I should just keep my mouth shut. So again, I apologize, but it's kind of irritating when so many people are struggling and, they're not doing anything about it. So anyway, I'll be here for you no matter what, in any way that I possibly can be. So make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other nearly 2,400 videos right here on the channel. Please enjoy your day. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.